Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. So I just found out a super cool feature on my computer. I can do split screen where I can look at the internet and do my live videos at the same time. I'm sure this was probably technology. I'm probably like 10 years behind, but you know, I'm not a I'm not the techie in my family. It's my husband and my son are the tech masters. But anyway, um, so I started making my Christmas cards, and I said, why am I not recording this so you guys can see? Um, yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm using my Craftology box, the November one. Um, you can get your Craftology box description at countrycraftcreations.com. It's where you get card bases, a paper collection, some ephemera, sticker pages, and some surprises. Um, and I got the 3-month subscription, you guys. I'm sure you saw my reveal videos. Um, this one was the Simple Stories Very Merry Paper Collection, and I did a reveal video, so you can go watch that. And with every Craftology box, there is tutorials on how to use your papers. They're just inspirations. You can do it exactly as is or however you want. Um, I am doing Kathy Lee's tutorials on her cards um, because I need cards, and it's already the 16th, and I haven't even started my Christmas cards. And I think some people are going to get Christmas cards, and some people are going to get New Year's cards. So we'll find out. But I'm just looking at the picture she has. I'm not following it exactly because I haven't actually clicked on the tutorials. I'm just eyeballing it. I don't want to have any extra ribbons or pop-up pieces because I'm putting these in the mail, and you all know that um, it costs more when you have the pieces. So I went ahead and started out. This is going to be the first one, the snowman. The snowman was a 4x6 page cut apart. I'm just going to fussy cut him. This is where I changed what Kathy Lee did. She used the snowflake paper, which is the back of one of the cut aparts, but I need all of my cut aparts, so I just used this paper here. It's super cute. It has the snowflakes on the wood here. You need this cut apart. This was the 4x4s, and I cut it down to just over, I think it's just over 3.5. So it's one. Hold on, let me get my templates. I think it's 7/8, but I don't know, or 5/8. I mean. So 1, 3, 5/8. Yeah, so 3 and 5/8. So the tick mark between the 1/2 inch and the 3/4 inch. That's what I made mine. My base cards are just the 4 1/4 by 5.5. And I am using my scrap pack. So on my page, Coffee Cake and Crafting, and on Tammy's page, Country Craft Creations, I know it's too many C's. We're having the challenge, Clean Up Your Craft Room challenge, and one of the challenges we had to go through our scrap box and we had certain mat sizes you can cut your scraps into. Anything smaller need to go into the trash. Anything bigger you could, give. So I went through my big old box, and I had a little anxiety because I was hoarding. This whole box was full. This is one of those file folder boxes. It was completely jam-packed. It took me 2 hours to go through it. I didn't keep a lot of stuff only because the stuff has been in here. I mean, I had stuff in here from 10 years ago, so a lot of it went to give. A lot of it went to trash, like the thinner papers that no one's going to enjoy using went to the trash. The only thing I did keep was I did keep my glitter paper because I am like 45 minutes to an hour away from craft stores. So I did keep all my glitter paper and the 1-inch scraps that I can make bows out of. So they had to be a minimum of 1 inch by 7 inches. And I only had like maybe 10 of those, and everything else smaller went in the trash. Then I kept my black linen cardstock scraps because in here I do have some pockets and some hinges that I made for different projects that I didn't use, and you can see some of them already have the score tape on there. So I don't want to throw those away because I can definitely use them on another project. I kept this two pieces of chipboard and these smaller chipboards that I can make pocket letters out of, and I kept this purple linen paper because I have a special project I'm actually going to use that on, and that's all I had left of it, and it's perfect because that's all I needed, so I don't have to go to the craft store and buy that same thing. I'm just going to keep that piece. And then I kept my white and this natural piece of paper here, like a watercolor paper, because I know I'm using those. So I am using a piece of the white on this project on here. So I want to back this in white, and I just need a piece that will fit. So I did, you see I cut them in base pieces, but I need it for something else right now. Okay. And that white piece, actually I'm gonna put that one in the trash because it's weird and it's ripped. So goodbye. Alright, we're gonna use the good piece. See how much easier, and Tammy said, she promised, she was like, look, when you're first going through your stuff, it's going to be hard, but once you get it all organized, you're going to be so happy, and like, we're not keeping these anymore. Throw it away. And she was so right, because now I didn't even have anxiety over that. I didn't even say, well, I can make Martha Stewart butterflies out of it. Nope, trash. So I had made mine 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, but I think I want to take a sliver off the top. Okay, that did not go as planned, and now my paper is ruined. Right. Of course. Okay, well, there's that. My cutting blade is getting dull. I should probably change it. I'm going to clean out my track. Maybe I just have too many fibers. Yeah, that's what it was. I just have way too many fibers in my track here. Because I use a lot of the linen cardstock, the fibers get stuck in here and you have to clean it out, or sometimes the knife just gets gunked up. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. Yeah, see, I got that little sliver. There's just too many fibers. And then I want to cut a little tiny bit off the top because it's a little less than, it's a little smaller that way. There we go. That's what I like, when I can cut these little 1/8 of an inch slivers off. That's how your cutting board's supposed to work. So yeah, before you pop off the blades and get a new blade, just clean your track out. And that will save you a lot of money. Because before, I would just, if that happened, I would just change the whole blade, and it doesn't need to be changed. Okay, so back to fussy cutting the snowman out of the tag. It does not have to be perfect. I say that, and then I go back in to take this little 1/8 of an inch off. So I'm just going around it. I'm not going to cut his little fingers individually. I'm just going to cut around it. We're not fine cutting, we're fussy cutting. And just come around his belly. And there you go. Okay. We're going to go ahead and glue this down. So we're going to go pretty fast with these cards. Just because we need to get them done. It's already 1:40 and I still have Christmas shopping to finish and whatnot. But to be fair, I don't have a car right now because my son has my car. My husband's at the gym and it's his long day at the gym, so we'll wait for him to come back. So we'll play until he comes back. Okay. And I think I overthought this. Now okay, so when you have borders, I put this too far over on one side, so I'm just going to cut off a sliver to make it match. Is it that serious? Probably not, but there you go. Okay. Normally I would just pop this up and it'd be really cute and pop him up with some pop dots, but again, we want to save our postage, so I'm just going to glue it down. That looks really cute. I am going to ink him with Distressed Black just to give him a border, because I don't want to, you can glue him down on a piece of black paper and then blah 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 border, but I'm not doing that. Cut him out. I don't like cutting, so we're going to do that. I'll probably, whoa, I just dropped something on the floor. I'll probably go in with my glossy accents and maybe some glitter. I normally have my grid paper to line everything up, but if I put my grid paper down, my camera does not like that grid paper. Okay, so that's how that one looks, and we're just going to put him over like that. And again, I'm just going to glue. I'm not dotting anything because I need this to be flat in the mail. Because I am going to add our family picture on the inside, so it's already going to be bulky. Cute. Okay, one card done. Let's go on to the next one. She has, okay, that's her watermark. I was like, where's that Kathy Lee stamp? That's her watermark. She's using the scalloped base, which is this one, and this card opens like this. We're using the I don't know what paper that is. Let's find out. All right, let's see. She's using the Here Comes Santa Claus, so we're using this cut apart right here. And I'm just cutting it with scissors. Okay, so we're using that. And it doesn't look like we're using anything else. She did make a bow for this. But again, I'm not using, I might have to make a bow for this one because I think it's going to be too plain without it. She used this music sheet. I think she used a music sheet. Yep. Okay. So I think I want this one to have a little bit more. I don't think I want to use the scalloped. I don't want to use the scalloped one. So we're going to use our regular A2 card. And I want to have black underneath there. And then the music note paper. So I'm taking my black mats that we had to cut. So much easier. These ones might be too small. Yeah, those are the smaller mats. I didn't separate mine into the different sizes that Tammy said to, but I feel like I should because it just would have been easier to pick one and go for it. Okay, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I want 4 1/8 by. Let me just make sure this paper is wide enough before I cut. 5 1/2. Okay, yeah. So 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That's the tick mark in between the 1/2 and 1/4 inch mark. So I want that. This little piece, trash. And look at me, I'm like, wait, but I can use it as a belt. We'll leave it here for this project and then it's going in the trash. Because I think I may want to add it to this project I'm doing right now. If I don't use it on this card, it's going in the trash. Okay, so there's that. So now I want my music page to be 4 by 5 1/4. I mean, yeah, 5 1/4. Okay. So it's just slightly, we're just layering because I just want those little bitty borders around it. I think this black just gives it a little extra something to go with this card. I'm not going to use the green. That's trash. And I want to use, if I had a Santa Claus, that would be perfect. Let me see. I don't think I have a Santa Claus anything. That's too big. He's too big. Let's see. Nope, that's fine. You don't need it. See, we're not overthinking. We're just going for it. If you have a Santa Claus sticker, which I think I do in my sticker bin, but I'm not gonna go find it right now. I didn't varnish these cards very well. Actually, I didn't varnish them at all. Okay, so layer and layer. Okay. I don't know which side is up. Oh wait, it has some words on it, so that. And okay, layer. And layer. Ah, I found something that we can use from the Craftology pack. And I don't know, I'm going to use one of these brads, the tag off this brad. And I don't know if this was a bonus brad set because random people get random extras. So I don't know if this was an extra if everyone got it, but we're going to use it. And that's this Cartabella Have a Very Merry Christmas Decorative Brads and 4 tags. I'm going to use the Santa Claus tag. I probably should have did this before. I don't know if I want to use a brad because again you have to pay more in shipping. Let me see. Okay. I think I'm dry so I can't pull it up. Oh wait, he can fit over here. I'd really love to have that brad there. Okay, so one card that has extra shipping, fine. What I'm gonna do is cut off the prongs because I didn't put the brad down before I put the layer down. So I don't want the prongs showing. Okay, so we're just gonna glitter glue this. And we're just going to kind of make that tilted a little bit. And we're just going to use our same no special glue needed. Just our art glitter glue. And I didn't cut the whole prong off, so I'm just going to take my tweezers and flatten that piece out. Actually, I'm going to take my scissors and cut that piece off. Okay. all I did. And then I'm just going to use my art glitter glue. You can use your glossy accents, but this stuff dries clear, so I'm not worried about it. And I'm just going to glue that down. So then normally I would put a bow or something up here, a bling piece, but not doing that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to use my tweezers and let that go. Okay. Card number 2 done. And the next one, let's see. Okay, she's using this card base, and we are doing what? See, this would be really, I'm not going to use this card base because it's going to be really, it would be really cute the way she has it. I love the way she has it, so I want to actually do that. But I'm doing all of these are the male ones. Let me move this over. Okay, so next we're going to do the plaid with Winter Wonderland and the buttons. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to do, okay, she used this Winter Wonderland, so let's take that, and she used the plaid, which is the plaid is on the big piece. She used this plaid here. But I think I want it green. I think I like that plaid better. So see, that's just what this is. It's just inspiration. You don't have to follow it exactly. You can if you want to. You don't have to. So we're going to go ahead and make another card base. And I'm just using the Michaels 8.5 by 11 Recollections. So I'm going to score at 4 1/4 and cut at 5 1/2. I need to go buy envelopes too, now that I'm making all these cards. Okay. Out of the way. I never know which way to fold the card. I just go by whichever way they match on the bottom. Because one way they're going to match, one way they're not. Unless you measure them. Okay, okay, so I need my base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, which is the tick mark between 5 1/2 and 5 1/4. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use that. You know what? We're going to go ahead and cut this down too. So we can just keep using everything. We'll just keep using the cut parts. This is the page that we used originally. Let's go ahead and cut that down and go from there. Okay. Okay. I'm only going to make these because I don't know if you guys are interested in these types of videos or not, so just let me know, because I can craft all day and these videos will be, you know, 10 hours long. But I'll do a walkthrough. Oh, where's my towel? I got glue on me. I can do a walkthrough of the cards, and then just kind of like what I did with my other videos. I just did a walkthrough of the main project, and then one of them I just did a come craft with me, type video where, or what I just say, just craft. That way I just kept the camera on and I was just basically chatting to myself and pretending I was chatting to you guys, and I just crafted, and some people liked it, some people didn't, so you know, to each his own. I just need to put in my red scraps because I want to back this with red, or even a you know what, a piece of gold will look really good with that, and I have a gold scrap right here. Yeah, let's do that. Change it up a little bit. This is just a gold scrap I had in my stash. So this did not come with the Craftology box, so you can, you know, use the things you have. 3 by 4. So I want to do, you know what, let's have a 1/4 inch border. So I'm going to do 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Let's just go ahead and get that gold. This edge is kind of wonky, so that's why I switched it over. Like so. Yeah, I like that. Let me put that down. Okay. You could do the red to make it pop a little bit more, but I just, for some reason, I like the gold right now. Well, for 2 reasons. 1, because it's something different, and 2, because all of my red scraps are behind me and I couldn't reach. So, gold it is. Okay. So, yes, you guys give me some feedback. If you, well, if you made it this far to the video, congratulations. But if you like these types of videos, I can do some more. Or just, you know, a type of video you would like to do. I know my videos are a little bit different than other people. I show you, I don't edit. I do know how to edit now. I just chose not to. And we just go step by step. Sometimes I craft slow for my beginners, and sometimes I craft normal speed. So yeah. Okay, that one's done. So now I have these 2 pages. I have my cut-aparts. Let's see. I'm really liking that gold with this collection, so I'm just going to use the rest of it. Let's do, I'm going to use this cut-apart with this paper. Yeah, with the polka dots, with the gold. Great. We're not overthinking. We are just doing. Okay. And Golden Girls is getting ready to start, so that's why we're gonna get off camera. Even though I've seen every single episode of Golden Girls probably 150 times. But Golden Girls is my show. And I was watching Roseanne this morning, and I thought once they won the lottery and Roseanne had the baby, that was the end of it. But there's like a whole 2 seasons that I missed, and Roseanne's coming back. So, yeah, so I gotta catch up with that. Not that, you know, you guys care, but come on, I'm talking to myself here, guys. I gotta say something. Alright. So, oh, hey, puppy. Yeah, I legit was talking to myself because my dogs aren't even in the room. So, okay. There's that. So I'm kind of using just my own style. Some of these were inspired, obviously, by Kathy Lee's tutorials. Hers are so cute. Definitely check them out on the page because she has like bows and the add-on flowers, and they are so cute. Mine are just simple. No extra postage necessary. Oh, that's really cute. I think I want to sing on that one. I want something else. I think I want this brad on this one. I think I want this joy and peace. So much for me not having to pay extra postage. Yeah, I want this joy and peace on here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pop a hole in this. Punch a hole, whatever the correct wording is, I don't know. Y'all know I just be making up stuff. So I want it about here. Okay. So I just made a little indentation in the card. See, this little hole. I'm going to put this in here so that way it covers up this brad. And I'm just turning the brad so that way the prongs will be hidden. We can turn the tag in just a second. Okay. And then I'll just turn the tag. Oh my gosh, I put there we go. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I think this is my favorite one. Obviously because of the cocoa cup. Y'all know how I am about my coffee cups. Or mugs or whatever you want to call it. Everything is a coffee cup. Okay. Which is sad now because I'm on a strict no coffee diet until further notice because my stomach decided to betray me. And now I can't drink coffee. So I know, tragedy. Like I think I would have been better if I had the gluten allergy or like the wheat allergy. I could have, I could have survived off that, but this no coffee business. Yeah, no, it's not fun. Okay, so here's another card. Oh, that's so cute. Right. And then I think we used up all those other bases. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off now. Again, give me some feedback. You like it, you love it, you hate it. It is what it is. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, this was the November Craftology kit from Country Craft Creations. The cards were inspired by Kathy Lee's tutorials. And bye!